foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. And off we go from Denver. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark, and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams, to the 43, second down. The Broncos at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
To throw is Nix. That's to the former Lion, Josh Reynolds. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Here we go, shot.
Nix to the air. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brooks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Young. His throw incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that... Prepare for a game.
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Cook able to escape. They can't tackle him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film.
Let me see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Following the interception, Young. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. It leads to a 1st down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Throwing Nix. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Able to slither by. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Xavier Legette, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Check. Check. Check.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The give is to McLaughlin. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. A carry from McLaughlin. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. To throw, here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Javonte Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Lutz with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there for Carolina. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers have retaken the lead.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
He wants Reynolds way downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Young working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Throwing, Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To the air once more, Young.
That's caught by Mingo, right side.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
2nd down and 8.
Here's Young.
That one complete to Leggett.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Brooks is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a two-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Nix.
He's going to let it go again. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Final play of the half, Young.
Open man down the field, that's Legette.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Right back to him on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. Left side, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's McLaughlin, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To throw, Young.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important trying to...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Cook on the toss left, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
To throw is Nix. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, 66 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for Carolina. 56 yards.
Here's Brooks.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On play action, here's Nix.
Flushed out right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Now it's Nix. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Nix to the air. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. Here's Nix once more. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Broncos are back within a score.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Got a man. That's Legette. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette. 92 yards. And the Panthers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, here's Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, held it to an okay gain.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. 31 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points.
He's got a man, complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Xavier Legette.
52 yards.
And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Off the play fake, here's Nix.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Big strides. Look at him go. He may go.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Adam Troutman,
71 yards.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't.
They've got his man complete.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Out of the gun, it's Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. This 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
They'll run with Brooks. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's Young from the shotgun. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run it here. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll run on 1st down. McLaughlin. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Now Young. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette, 36 yards. And the Panthers might be moving closer to an elusive 2nd win of the year as they extend that 4th quarter lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. Well, it's hard to know what's going through his mind there. That is a tough one to try and justify.
Yeah, what I can't figure out is once you make up your mind, you have to stay with it. If you decide to come out, go. But you can't retreat back. It's not like baseball, is it, Brandon? Where you touch first on a base hit, you round the bag. Oh, I'm good. I can go back to first base and retreat. Doesn't work that way in football.
A man of many sports and talents, Mr. Davis. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll 2 drives ago. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Josh Reynolds, 76 yards. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Throwing Nix. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He completes this one to Mingo. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Young working out of the gun. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, Let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Into the hands of Sanders.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Young to throw.
Open here, Adam Thielen.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes second down at 5. Now Young.
It's caught by Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Down the left sideline.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Josh Reynolds with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Broncos have taken a fourth-quarter lead. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Young.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Young.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Young to throw.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
And what a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least, I guess, if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a one-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So for the Broncos,
they level their mark at 4-4 on the year.
And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home